Go ahead and come into a horse stance, feet wide, torso sinking into the middle, hips rotating open. We're going to go through a slow flow of Shaolin Kung Fu stances, all the basic stances, or the basic 4 stances. For each stance, we're going to do we're going to do 3 slow pulses. I want you to start in your feet and push the feet into the ground as you inhale. Come all the way up the body, and then you're going to sink a little lower into the stance as you exhale, as your awareness sinks down through the body into the feet. Then you push into the feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, torso, neck, head, and then melt the face, chest, belly, hips, thighs, knees, calf, ankle, feet. After the 3rd time, we'll hold the stance for a few breaths, and then we'll transition between stances. If you can, try to keep your hands in a prayer position the whole time. Do not let your lower ribs flare forward. Keep those tucked in. You can maybe keep a little light activity in the core to make sure you keep this part straight. Try to hold the hands in a prayer position. Let's begin. Inhale up. Melt down to the feet. Push the feet into the ground. Up through the body. Melt down in the middle. Exhale down and hold. Rotate the hips open. Sink into the upper body, sinks into the hips, connects into the feet. Push over onto one side, come into cat stance. The front foot is on the toe, all the weight's on the back foot. Push into the foot, rise, inhale, and then sink down into the back leg. Don't bend forward, keep the torso sitting in the hips. Inhale, rise. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. And hold. Upper body sinks into the hips. That flows down the leg, into the floor, even between the heel and the foot. Step the front foot back into a bow stance. Back foot is angled out 45 degrees. That hip and knee are also angled out in that same direction. And then you sink into the front leg. So from the side, it looks like this. Inhale, rise, sink. Open up through that back hip flexor. Sink into it for the 3rd time. Load into that front foot. Open through the back hip flexor and hold. Push into the front foot. Come back into cat stance. Step wide, slowly across. Back into horse stance. Rise. Inhale, rise. Inhale, rise. Through the body and then melt. Exhale through the body. Hold. Open the hips out. Shift over to the other side. Cat stance. From the side, all the weight's in the back foot, front foot's just resting on the ball of the foot. Push into the foot, inhale, rise. Sink all the way to the foot. Push the foot into the ground. Exhale, sink. Step the front foot back. Bow stance. From the side, should look like this. Back foot is back, 45 degrees, pointed out. Front foot is facing forward. Our feet are about hip width. Inhale, push, rise. Third time, inhale, rise. Feel that back hip flexor open. Keep the outside of the back foot connected down into the ground. Push through that back leg. Straighten the back leg. Try to sink toward 90 degrees in the front leg. Slowly come back to cat stance. Step back out. Horse stance. Inhale, rise. Inhale, rise. And hold. Push into one foot, straighten that leg, come over to the other side, sink down into our reverse bow or bow stance. Try to sink the hip to the heels. Inhale, rise. Straighten that leg. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. This outer leg is straight. This time, let's hold down. Inhale, rise. Other side. Sink with control. Push the foot into the ground. Straighten that leg till both legs are straight. And then sink back down. Exhaling, sinking into the foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. And hold. Come back up, sink into the middle, inhale, rise, exhale, horse stance, push, inhale, all the way through your body, exhale, and hold. Rotate the hips out. Keep the butt tucked under, flat lower back. Pull the feet a little closer together. Last one, sink down into a squat if you can. If not, rest your heels up on something behind you. Or just go as low as you can on the balls of your feet and put your hands on the floor. Otherwise, just sink into this. Try to use this as a rest posture. Feel the feet in the floor. We're going to inhale and rise from the feet up. So you push the feet into the floor. Feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, torso, neck, crown of the head, release down. Thank you.